I want to look today at one of the symptoms of the menopause that can be quite a destructive symptom to your day-to-day living, and that is your mood. So a lot of the time menopausal women will report that their mood tends to be quite low, they tend to be quite anxious and just not really their usual bubbly selves. So I have kind of two solutions for this. I have one essential oil combination, but I want to show you how to make it in two different formats. So one is a roller blend, which it's always my quick go-to handbag solution, so that you can have this blend in your handbag. So whenever you do feel that low mood or just that feeling of just not being yourself, then you can reach for it and you have this supportive natural solution. But also, I feel that whenever anxiety and low mood is an issue, it's time to step back and take some time for you. And may that be going for a walk in nature or doing yoga or wherever it may be. And sometimes you don't have the time to take time out as such. So for me, the best thing to do then is to do self-massage. So I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful but very simple massage blend that you can use for yourself when you need, whenever you feel that the symptoms of the menopause or just that time in your life is getting a little too much. So the essential oils I'm going to use in this blend are Bergamot, Peppermint, Ylang Ylang, Frankincense, Rosemary and a little bit of orange as well. So I'll do the roller blend first. So I'm going to use hemp as my vegetable oil in this roller blend. It's a 10 ml bottle. And you can use any vegetable oil in your roller blend. The vegetable oil in rollers aren't hugely important. I'm going to use hemp. I find that it's very calming, which is perfect for this blend. And leave a little bit of space at the neck of the roller blend bottle for the essential oils and for the roller ball itself. So with the bergamot, I'm going to use 3 drops of bergamot. Bergamot is wonderful for helping to lift mood. And it's also wonderful for anxiety. It's so refreshing. Sorry, I have an air bubble. There we go, 3 drops of bergamot. Then I'm going to use 2 drops of both peppermint and Ylang Ylang. So peppermint, I'm going to just use a peptide. Peppermint's lovely in this blend. It's very supportive to the system. And it also helps if one of the main issues you're having with your menopausal experience is hot flushes. And then Ylang Ylang obviously is very calming and very emotionally supportive. So I'm going to use 2 drops of Ylang Ylang. Loads of air bubbles today. There we go, 2 drops. And then I'm going to use 1 drop of each frankincense, rosemary and orange. So frankincense obviously is in there for the spiritual support and it helps with that mood and balance. Rosemary is wonderful for the same purposes, not as spiritual, but very good for those purposes. It's also wonderful for helping to regulate the body temperature. So 1 drop of rosemary. There we go. And 1 drop of orange. You can use orange bitter or orange sweet. I wouldn't recommend blood orange, but the other 2 are fine. Then you just pop in your roller ball. There we go. Put on the lid. And just blend those oils together within the hemp oil between your hands. And that is your really quick, effective solution for low mood and anxiety during the menopause. And that smells absolutely beautiful. Now, with the massage element of this blend, it's very simple. You just increase your dosage of essential oils. This is a 50 ml bottle. You can use any base oil you like. There's so many wonderful oils out there. You can use things like avocado, argan, apricot, sesame. I have went with a mixture today of hemp, borage, and hazelnut. Hazelnut's in there because it's beautiful. If you have a nut allergy, avoid it, but it's a beautiful blend, so it's a beautiful oil, so I like hazelnut when I can use it. So I'm just going to double the dosage of oils I use. So I'm going to use 6 bergamot as opposed to 3. And then I will use 4 peppermint. There we go. And if you put 1 extra in, it's fine. It's a 50 ml base, so it's safe. And then I will use 4 Ylang Ylang also. And then for my frankincense, I'm going to add 2. Frankincense is beautiful in any type of massage oil, especially whenever you're having that massage oil as a self-treatment for your own self-care. And then 2 drops of rosemary. And I definitely wouldn't put any more than 2 drops of rosemary into the massage oil because it can be quite potent. It's quite herbaceous. And then 2 drops of orange. So it's the exact same formula. There's no need to complicate things by changing the formula. Your aim is the same. Your aim is to help to balance out your mood and reduce anxiety. So just blend the essential oils within your base oils. And there is your beautiful low mood, anxiety, massage oil and roller blend. I hope you find them both very useful.